Good afternoon, class. We're going to take a little different route with our video today, and we're actually going to do a sample lab on here. We're going to prepare some solutions. You're going to have to answer some questions with that. So, what we're going to do. So I'll give us some background information on this. And the purpose of this is for you to learn how to prepare molar solutions. In your materials, we're going to have water. We're going to have NaCl. We're going to have sucrose, which we know is C12H22O11. We're going to have a 50 milliliter, 100 milliliter, and 1 liter. And these are all volumetric flasks. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do or how to prepare a solution. So example, say I wanted to prepare a 1 molar NaCl solution in a 1 liter volumetric flask. So, first thing, we look here, 1 molar, right? And 1 molar means 1 mole of solute per 1 liter of solution. So keep that in mind. Very, very important. Okay, so now, obviously not drawing to scale. Okay, so now we'll fill my water up to here. Water's already in here. Now I need to figure out how many grams of HCl I'm going to put in for a 1 molar NaCl solution. So since we know 1 mole of solute per liters of solution, so I'm going to have 1 mole of NaCl times the molar mass of NaCl, which would be around 58. Excuse me. .44 grams NaCl all over. Whoop! What's that? So we know we would have 58.44 grams of NaCl. So we're going to put that 58 grams of NaCl into our volumetric flask. And then we're just going to fill the rest up with deionized water up to this meniscus. Okay? Now, the one question, your first question you're going to give me an answer to. So the first one. So this will be demo. You're going to write in your paper with a line, and then you're going to put number 1. And the question is going to be, Does the flask contain a liter of water? Okay, so now I'm going to continue this example with still NaCl, because then you're going to do it with a few other solutes. Okay, so say I had say I wanted to do a same thing, 1 molar NaCl solution in a 0.5, or I won't say 0.5, we'll just say 500 milliliter volumetric flask. Okay, so now, from here, we already calculated for 1 mole of NaCl before, times, we'll say 58.44 grams of NaCl, just like before. So 58.44 grams are going to go into this volumetric flask. But wait, it's going to be kind of different. All right, this is the key thing here, 500 milliliters. We put 58.44 grams of NaCl in a 1 liter volumetric flask. And we know 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So we already have our water. Now, we're going to take half of this, since it's a 500 milliliter, and only put 29.22 grams of NaCl in here. Now, what if we did it for only a 250 milliliter volumetric flask? Then we divide it by 4. So we'd only put 14.61. How about if we only used a 100 milliliter volumetric flask? We would divide 58.44 . You know, we'll stop at 250. And that's all we'll use. We use 1 liter, 500 milliliter, and 200 milliliter volumetric flask. 250 milliliter volumetric flask. Okay, so the first part of this assignment will be demo question number 1. I'm going to give you 2 scenarios. I want you to create. So there'll be 3 questions total. .25 molar solution of NaOH in a 500 milliliter volumetric flask. So what I want you to do is tell me, just in sentences, explain it to me. So how many grams of NaOH did you add to make a 0.25 molar NaOH solution and a 500 milliliter volumetric flask. Now, also, last one, we'll do 3. We're going to create a 0.0625 molar solution of sucrose in a 250 milliliter volumetric flask. Same type of thing. Tell me how many grams of sucrose we used. And then the third one, we are going to create a, let's say, 0.5 molar calcium phosphate solution in a 1 liter volumetric flask. Okay, so once again, all you're going to do is give me a sentence or two for each of these questions, and you have one should be one sentence from this. So basically 4 questions, okay? And all you're going to do is tell me how many grams in these 3 questions that are listed right here were placed into your volumetric flask based on the size of your volumetric flask to create this solution. Okay, and I want these by, let's say these are going to be due Sunday by noon. Okay, hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.